Alright there, hello everyone, this is Soulstar17 here, looking for us like usual. Everyone's picture, I do not own the picture, but I made the thumbnail, and this is not a paid video, right, okay. So here's the thing, um, well, stuff happened a lot. I took a nap at 6, I was all the way up till now, all until like 2 something, and then I just was like, you know what, why not make a video? So I was gonna work on my schoolwork, never had a chance to. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to get it done all tomorrow before it's due, and you know. So, anyways, this what if is a new one. This was a suggestion from in the comments saying what if Deku was a weapon master. Here's the thing, I did not know how to make Deku a weapon master without having him being taught somebody. And the only person I can think of is, well, you're going to see. So, anyways, Deku has a Kekai Genkai basically similar to Shinra on making his weapons, and then his unlimited blade work too. Yes, it's kind of like one of those Kekai Genkais that has to do with space and dimension or time. It's one of those unique and very rare ones. Minato has it since he was able to make the Flying Raijin, or Flying Thunder God, basically, technique. So yeah, anyways. And this also will allow him to, when he holds the weapon, he's able to know what it can do, how to fight with it, but Naruto's gonna fight in his own way. So let's just get started into this. This is what if Deku, not what if Deku, what if Naruto was a weapon master, part 1. So, where we're starting off, somebody's making a wish for all the hero spirits to be reincarnated if they want to be back to being human, if they want to live a life again and not have to fight, if needed. They will, but if not, then they stay the way they are, or just keep them doing their normal lives, basically. As then the person who made the wish disappears. But he's in a void, a white void, that he's saying, I wonder where I am. I should be reincarnated since I wanted to be, human again. Is it a god that's playing with me? As in, all of a sudden he hears a voice saying, Gilgamesh. It's been a while. As he goes, and he basically goes, oh, it's you. We haven't talked in a long time. So, why am I here, God? Well, one of the gods. Well, basically, God just tells him, I need your assistance with something. And do not worry, your wish is still active. You'll be reborn into a new world. But for right now, though, I need you to help a boy in a different dimension from which you're going to. Or time. Dimension or time, where you're going to, basically. As Gilgamesh goes, Really? You need my help with this? What is it that you need me to do? Mongrel. And he says, I need you to help train the boy. His name is Naruto Uzumaki. Basically, he's having troubles because he is being blamed for something he did not do. His father sealed a beast within him. And the people blame him, or even think he's the beast himself. And he needs to be trained because his destiny is very, unique, I can say. As Gilgamesh thinks of this, and he goes, he's just, basically, he says, so, his fate. I'm not one to, basically interfere with people's lives like this, but color me intrigue. So, he says to God, if I do this, do I have to do anything else for you, or just this? Just this. It'll be 4 to 3 years times. So do not worry, Gilgamesh. You'll go back to the world that you'll be reborn. Do not worry. As he nods and he goes, alright then, mongrel. I'll help you out. Or should I say, I'll help out this boy. But remember your side of the deal. Because I will. So, with a snap of the finger, Gilgamesh goes to where Naruto is. Right now, Naruto's 4 years old and, the abuse of the village. He's knocked out. He's in his mindscape. Because Gilgamesh was sent into there, as he's wondering, sewer. Why am I here? And as then he hears someone's voice from behind him, going like, who are you? Basically, voice he's not knowing. He goes, who am I? It's none of your business, mongrel. And he just sees a big giant fox he goes, a fox behind a cage. How interesting. As he does know the fox is, because he's always will get knowledge of the world where he is at the time. As I was saying, so, Gilgamesh sees the fox, and, he knows who the fox is. And, the Kurama basically just telling Gilgamesh to leave here and never return. As he goes, silence, mongrel. Do not talk to someone that's superior to you. As, when Naruto gets there, he sees just Gilgamesh basically just beating up Kurama, like it's one-sided, like legit. Naruto's scared, he was like, what's happening? Where am I? And, while Gilgamesh is holding Kurama's face, he drops, her, because if you guys don't know, Sakura had no gender, but Tail Beast has no gender. Here's the thing, Kaguya, so I'm saying female. All Beasts are female in this one. Don't care. All Tail Beasts are, so. Yeah. Anyways, so, Gilgamesh is walking over to Naruto. Naruto is afraid and cowering in fear, doesn't know where to go, where to hide, what he says is, who are you, boy? He goes, I'm Naruto Uzumaki. He goes, well then, it's your lucky day, mongrel. I'm here to help you. He goes, help me? Yes, train you. And we have a lot of work to do. So, allow me to help you get up. As he touches Naruto's forehead and he's healed, and he goes, now, wake up. As he flicks Naruto's head and basically sends him out of his mindscape, and, when he wakes up, he's fully healed. He was like, was that just a dream? He was like, no, it wasn't, mongrel. Now, go to the outside of this village of yours and help out. Oh, I did forget to mention something. So basically, okay. I'll tell you guys later, but basically, when Naruto does, he's having a flashback to what, God told him about how the villagers, blame him for the village when it's not his fault. And, when he came in, he kind of saw them attack Naruto. So he clenches his fist and he's thinking, these worthless mongrels are worse than trash itself. They're not even scum or even a bug. I'll make sure they regret ever harming this boy. This will be quite entertaining, I believe. So, when Naruto basically gets outside the village to a specific spot, Gilgamesh comes out. And what happens is, when he does come out, he comes out in a glowing, it's chakra, but it glows, it's a golden color. As, he comes, basically, he then forms. He was like, feels good to be out and about now. Anyways, Mongrel, here is going to be your training regimen for the next 3 months. And so we'll do a time skip to 3 months. And Naruto has weights on. He has been training his body to the point of where he can actually hold a sword. But no one, Gilgamesh, he's not. He did show him the gates of Babylon. He did tell him about himself, who he is, the king of heroes. He told him everything, and Naruto basically saw the weapons and what Gilgamesh told him, saying, "You'll not touch my weapons, mongrel. Not yet, at least. Not until a year from now. Understand me?" As Naruto nods. And so, yeah, that was during the 3 months. But now is the time where Gilgamesh gives Naruto a specific weapon. He gives him a wooden sword. As, well, he says, "Now then, you are, well, this should be suffice for right now. But I do want to see if you can hold an actual sword. So." No, wait, no, he would have gave him, a wooden sword during the 3 months when he started training. Yeah, I meant, he's giving him an actual real sword. He goes, "So, let's start with the basics. There's something more practical to this world." As a gate opens, as he pulls out a katana. He goes, "You see, this weapon here, this is what your people use. Well, the samurai use in this world. So, we'll start off with this. And then we'll work our way up." As well, when Naruto grabs the sword, he feels this sensation of knowledge come into his head as he does swing the sword a little bit. As Gilgamesh is surprised that he was able to hold it so easily and even move freely with it. And then now he says, "Now, let us test out your skills with it, mongrel." And so Naruto nods, and they go in and fight. But so, we do another time skip because, well, there's going to be a lot of time skips. And, well, what happens is another, well, actually, instead of 3, it is 6 months. Yeah, 6 months pass. Naruto is way more a little bit more muscular. He has a Gilgamesh build. Gilgamesh has made him be in tip-top shape. He has also been training Naruto in, well, not just swords, but any weapon, really. He's able to, move a certain way with the weapon and making it his own way. And Gilgamesh hasn't even been noticing that Naruto's been able to, well, when Naruto's outside, training with a wooden sword that Gilgamesh gives him, he summons out one of the swords Gilgamesh already gave him, to hold. He copied it, and then he just starts swinging and practicing it with his own way, in which he's been surprised. It reminds him of Shinra's ability. And so, while Naruto's fighting him, bouncing off the trees, using his environment to his advantage, he's trying to at least get Gilgamesh to move. Which, well, he's not doing so good. But, Naruto is given a good run for his money. He's surprisingly using at least a good of 2% of his, basically to speed and strength just to block Naruto's attacks, and, well, he's very surprised that he has to use this amount, just to keep himself from moving. But in the end, Gilgamesh still wins. But Naruto goes I tried everything in the end and I still didn't win. I'm still weak. As Gilgamesh pats him on the head and says, "No, you are not weak, mongrel. You are still learning. Even though with your weird ability of yours, what you call a Keka Genkai, you still have to have muscle memory. Still have to train with these weapons. So, we'll keep going. We'll keep working on your strength, your intelligence, your chakra control, and even unlocking your Uzumaki chains." Wait, Uzumaki? Uzumaki chains, basically he says. But first, as gates of Babylon open up, spears and other weapons are coming out. He goes, "To the mongrels who are watching us, come out and I won't, well, have to kill you in the end." As nothing happens. And so he points a gate to in the direction of one ninja, well, Ambu, and has the weapon, shoots out, and, well, kills him. He goes, "Final warning before I kill all of you mongrels." And so, the third Hokage and the Ambu are all there. As he, is basically Hiruzen been wondering what Naruto's been doing, and now he's seeing it. He goes, "Who are you? And what are you doing with Naruto?" As Gilgamesh just glares at him and goes like, "It does not matter what I'm doing with him. What matters is now I'm just helping him. He needed it, and I'm here to keep helping him, you worthless, filthy mongrel." As well, as one of the people that's right next to Hiruzen saying, "Don't ever say that about Hokage-sama." As basically what happens is Gilgamesh laughs at him and he goes, "A Hokage. A Hokage is supposed to care for their people. All people. And even protect the one person in the village from the sins of his father. And yet he has failed. I was wrong. He is worse than a mongrel. He is scum. He has failed this boy, where I am filling in his shoes." As the guy gets pissed, and he's about to do something where Naruto just says, "Sensei, can I just say something and speak freely?" He goes, "Go ahead, Naruto. This is a serious moment, and I will not call you a mongrel." It was anything he just did, but whatever. He goes, Naruto has a little bit of a Gilgamesh personality, so he goes like, "Listen here, you filthy mongrels. I'm allowed to do whatever or whenever I want to do. I am, well, I know my history. I know who I am. I know my, well, parents. And if you want to, well, say that I'm a demon, I'm a human that was used as a vessel, a seal, you can say, for, well, not a seal, but a container for the Nine Tails." Which Kurama and him have been talking, so yeah. Don't worry, they became friends early. And basically, so he says, "So, if you want to cause a problem," as he has his eyes closed, and then he opens them, and there's red and slit light, he goes, and he's still holding the katana, and he goes, "And I'll have to show you how you truly are weak mongrels." As this is terrifying to them, as Gilgamesh pats Naruto's head, and, well, not pats, but touches his head, and rubs it, ruffles the hair, basically. I meant to say, God, I am not tired, but I'm starting to get there. So, he goes, "That's enough, Naruto. They got the point. So you see, I will continue to train Naruto no matter what. You are allowed to watch us to make sure I do not, well, how should I say this? I do not hurt him too much. But I assure you, I am only here to train him and keep him safe from all of you mongrels. And that village of yours that you call home, I don't see it as that." As basically Hiruzen wants to say something, but then Gilgamesh just says, "Now be gone. Leave my sight. We have still work to do, Naruto." Wait, not Naruto. Mongrel, let's go. As Naruto goes, "Yes, Sensei." As, basically they go deeper into the woods. And, well, Hokage, the base of Hiruzen, they gain leave. So yeah, so after that, um, he talks to Gilgamesh about the genjutsu and illusions to make sure he doesn't get affected by it because Kurama told him. And well, Gilgamesh tries to get in contact with God, but he hears a shower running. He's like, always the worst time with this mongrel. And so, like, after waiting for a few minutes, God does say, what do you want, Gilgamesh? And so he just tells him about what Naruto asked him, if he could, give him a blessing, and he says, I sent you there to train him. It does not matter what you do as long as you train him. It's all free game. And so he was like, alright, just trying to keep the deal in order. So, yeah. So basically he gives Naruto a blessing to make sure it would never be going under someone's control. So he does say, no matter what now, you'll be safe from any genjutsu or illusions. And only someone as powerful as me will ever have the chance to put you under one. But there's no one in this world that'll be able to. And so, time skip a year later. Naruto has learned many things from Gilgamesh. A lot more chakra control, a lot more fighting, basically with different weapons, increase in his Kekai Genkai, knowledge of the world. People in the village have been noticing Naruto be getting stronger and faster. It's just like shocking to them. And even like a man keeps on following Naruto around. Basically, like he always keeping an eye on him. In which someone's talking to, well, Gilgamesh in Naruto's head right now, because he can go in and out of Naruto's mindscape. So yeah, goes, don't, like, stop trying to correct my, reincarnation. Is Ashura basically, as Gilgamesh saying, silence, mongrel. Do not talk to a demigod. As he goes, what you mean by corrupt is trying to save him. I'm trying to make sure he gets safe. Trying to make sure he does not get hurt. While these other mongrels in the village hurt him for something he does not want. He was not even had a choice in the matter to even take on the responsibility. So yeah, hold on. So yeah, and basically then he also says he's trying to make sure he's a hero. Like me, he says, basically. And then Ashura just says, but, what happens when you're gone and, he's gonna go down the wrong path? Basically then he says, like, the king about, saying they need, like, always someone around. He goes, like, do not worry about that. I already have stuff prepared. And besides, I treat him like my own son. In which Ashura just says, okay, Dad. He's like, oh yes, I forget. He is your reincarnation. I still consider him my son, not you. As he does leave, and Ashura's like, that hurts. That really does hurt. So yeah, that was a little thing. Let's say a month past that, it was Naruto's birthday. And so Gilgamesh tells Naruto to come over here, which he does, and he goes, no, Naruto, which kind of surprises him, because only Gilgamesh always calling him mongrel. He goes, what? He says, you said my name. It's like, oh, well, today is your birthday after all. I think I should show a little bit of respect for you on this day. Anyways, I have two gifts for you. One, as he basically summons out a doll. A realistic doll. Basically. As he goes, how did you... And Gilgamesh just says, alchemy, Naruto. This is for Kurama. which Naruto just said, why is Kurama dressed up as a girl if he's a... Wait, you did say best sage of six paths, Kaguya, Chakra, the nine-tailed fox was made from. Kaguya is a woman, so oh my god, I have a girl inside my freaking head. And basically Gilgamesh just chuckles. He goes, yes, now, for your second gift, as a portal opens up and, well, it's a book. Gilgamesh does tell him about the book is made for to summon a carbon copy of him, but not at full power, only around 50% of his strength. It's made to stay around and help out Naruto when Gilgamesh is gone, so that way he has somebody there, and, well, he does tell Naruto, I do not want to leave you behind without having protection for you, and, well, since it's your birthday, I should tell you this. I will always be here with you, Naruto, even if I'm gone. I will cross the dimensions, the realities, just to make sure you're safe. Do you understand that, Naruto? As Naruto's nodding but crying, and, well, when Naruto goes in for a hug and cries, he kneels down. So yeah, so basically he's just doing this because, well, it's Naruto's birthday. And then after a few minutes and Naruto's crying, he does stop now. And he goes, now, let's finish up your birthday gift. And so what he does is he calls the Reaper, the Grim Reaper, the Shinigami. He tells him to give him back the other half Kurama, in which he's like, just does. And, well, someone, calls out, Gilgamesh! Because, well, Gilgamesh wasn't supposed to do this, but he did it anyways. So yeah, and, well, he puts the other half of Kurama inside the doll, in which, well, which the doll did have clothing on, so when she started to move, she's, well, happy that she has a human body, but on the inside, she's like eternal screaming now. Gilgamesh just tells him, she'll grow, she'll be able to eat, she'll do everything like a human should, or should I say a morsel, can do. In which they just realized what he meant. And so he goes, no, I only have something to say. And Naruto just accidentally says, yeah, Dad? He's like, well, I have two things to say now, since you call me Dad. Grandchildren. Which, he's like, huh? And the second thing, we're gonna do some special activity today. Taking a break from training. In which Naruto goes, oh. But Gilgamesh does tell him, too much training, well, it's not good for you. Take a little bit of a break. Is always good. As Naruto nods in understanding, so after around 2 years, yeah, should be around 2 years, Naruto and Kurama have gained feelings of each other and even started dating. Hiruzen brought in Naruto and been living with him now as a place. And Naruto's training has been gotten brutal. Not brutal, more intense. So, okay, so how can I say this? So basically, that's what happens in the year. And I did think I wanted to make something happen, but no. Oh yeah, it wasn't. It was okay. So I said it's 4, So a year, a couple months, 1, 2. Yeah, okay, I think I'm good. But anyways, so okay, so when I say another 2 years. Okay, so yeah. So after like well, 2 years. Well, actually 2 years in general. It's almost time for the academy, and Gilgamesh's time is up. He has taught Naruto everything: chakra, jutsus, well, helping out with Kurama when she's angry at him, and also making sure he understands his abilities, which Naruto does. So, he starts giving Naruto a speech about how he'll always be having a greater goal, laugh, the biggest laugh, be greedy, just to be greedy and all that to Naruto. Well, Naruto's like really upset. He doesn't want Gilgamesh to go, but hey, because it's his birthday too, so yeah, it's happening. But anyways, after that, well, not after that, while this is happening, he does get a glimpse of his next life, and he goes, Naruto, protect the weak, be a true hero slash king, and hopefully we'll be able to meet again, my student. As Naruto nods, and he asks, where are you gonna be going? And then he basically says, I am going into a world where there are heroes, and I will be the number one. As Naruto, then Gilgamesh goes, and Naruto's crying. Hiruzen enters after seeing the light, because he was coming over. Well, because it was his place, but to wish Naruto happy birthday. That's what happened. They explained Gilgamesh went, and about how the book now he can summon out the other, the copy of him, which he does have a gate because of the book. Gilgamesh told him how to make one and how he uses chakra to summon the blades he wants. You know. And also the reason why he has a portal for, well, not a portal, a gate, is because Gilgamesh lets him have it. So yeah. So anyways. How was it? Oh yeah. So the next day is the academy, and well, also I did forget to mention, Gilgamesh did give him the name, because he did kneel down again to Naruto, and then told him this. I forgot to mention. It was Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. I know you can be a great hero, a great person. In which he nodded, but he does say, and since you look up to me like a father, how about I give you my name? Naruto Gilgamesh Uzumaki Namikaze. In which, well, it suits you better having a name like that now, doesn't it, Naruto? Naruto does, well, Naruto basically just nods when he was saying that. So yeah, I have to go back now to the present time. So basically, it's the academy day. They go to the academy. It's Kurama and Naruto. Kurama is Kurama Otsutsuki. Naruto is just Naruto Uzumaki. So yeah, but anyways. When they get there to the academy, Naruto asks who they are, and he just says, just Naruto. And she just says Kurama Otsutsuki. So yeah, they send them back, and well, someone's wondering if she has a boyfriend and such. So, yeah. I would ask them what's going on. They say it's nothing wrong, just only ask a couple questions. And that's when it happened, but that's when just some serious questions are being asked, and that's it. So, yeah. Anyways, let's just say this test is in the same day, so. But Naruto does a Itachi, but a little bit more flair to it. Sasuke wonder how Naruto do it, and yeah, just basically that. In which then the fight becomes one-sided. So yeah, It's one-sided basically. Naruto did tell Sasuke about how he's weak and pathetic. So yeah. So okay, what I'm thinking, what I need to think. Okay. So hold on. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So as I was saying about the next day, Gabby and such, Kurama, everything like that. Anyways, yeah. So basically, they get into the classroom. Everyone was supposed to introduce themselves. Naruto, Gremory, Uzumaki, and the Hildar. Yeah, Kurama Otosuki. Sasuke wants to try and make that his girlfriend, but she then says Naruto is her boyfriend, and she just sits right next to Naruto. Everyone's pissed. Well, mostly the guys that are shot, haven't shot. Not Naruto, Sasuke's just pissed. So yeah. Anyways, what happens is they did the entire Itachi, well, kunais. He did the Itachi. Sasuke's asking him like, how do you do that? Basically, though, he did a little bit more different. He basically threw the kunais all up, jumped in the air, grabbed them all, and just threw them at the targets. So, yeah. Naruto just tells him it's none of his business, and besides, it's not his brother that taught him. So, yeah. So, basically, they're in the fight. Naruto is supposed to fight Sasuke, and so, well, in which Sasuke tries his Sharingan, you know, without anyone noticing, but Naruto does. He does tell Iruka about it. Iruka wants to try to stop it. Naruto says, "No, let me do this." As a blade appears in Naruto's hand, in which, Sasuke doesn't care. He just says, "Now come at me, you worthless mongrel of a Uchiha." As Sasuke just runs and tries to fight Naruto. He's able to dodge, and he does tell Sasuke he's gonna end this in one shot. In which when Sasuke sees Naruto, he already has his arm up and slices down Sasuke, cutting his own his shirt. And then when he falls down, Karuka says he's the winner, and the girl's about to say something, he goes about him cheating, but then Naruto just says, how am I cheating when he has the Sharingan that slows down time and copies jutsus? I use the wooden sword, and since it's also hand-to-hand combat based, a weapon is allowed in hand-to-hand combat. Mongrels. And which Sakura is about to say something, but, Ruka says he's right. So, and go, basically, when she does run over Sasuke, trying to see if he's alright. Gilgamesh, the, replica, tells him that he's did a good job, better than I expected. As Naruto goes, Sensei, you were watching me? He goes, yes. I was very impressed by this. So yeah. So anyways, while when Naruto goes over, he asks him, were you like his sensei before me? He goes, yes, I was. It's a pleasure to meet you. And he goes, it's a pleasure to meet you too, sir. I'm Aruka. What's yours? He goes, I only tell people my name when they deserve it. And you, sir, already deserved it, but there's too many people, so I'll not tell you. As he goes, okay. He does tell Naruto that, well, before he leaves, he looks at Naruto, who he's gonna tell him to, when he gets home, training's gonna be a little bit more difficult than usual, but Sasuke wakes up, asks him to, well, since Naruto says, yes, sensei, you know, Sasuke does ask Gilgamesh to try to train him. He says, I did not teach someone who only wants revenge. And basically who has no goal or achievement behind his words. And also, I only train people who has a lot of potential. And Naruto here is the only one that has potential. As he leaves, which Sasuke's pissed. Sakura asks if he's alright. He pushes her away, just tell her to leave him alone. Naruto was already at near Kurama. Basically, he's about to say something when he just sees Sakura crying a little bit, about to cry, but then she closes her eyes and gets away the tears, as he just tells her, do not push yourself for him. When someone is consumed by rage and, revenge, they do not look for no one. He does not love or care for you, and it's only one-sided. I do not want you to get hurt, so please, understand that, Sakura, and move on from him. And he walks away. She doesn't try to punch him. She doesn't try to do anything. It is like he's right. Kurama does say, if you ever need to talk, just try to find us. We'll listen to you. So everyone goes into class. Sakura is just standing there, but thinking about it. And Sakura knew Sasuke a little bit early, so yeah. So basically, the day ends, and she basically finds Naruto's place, and when she does, it's basically the third Hokage's place. And what she sees Naruto is training with Gilgamesh. She hears an explosion, and she just sees a fight that is so destructive. It basically made like a shockwave, and then like a little bit of an explosion, and wow. Naruto, even used the Uzumaki chain to try to impel himself after he made a hammer in his hand, and tried to break his sword, which at this time, Naruto is so strong, he has to use 5, during the 1 year, during that, before the third month, Gilgamesh had to use 5% with a finger just to stop Naruto. But right now, the copy of Gilgamesh has to use 10%. And during this clash, Naruto says, it's time for me to break from my limits. And then the other Gilgamesh just says, it looks like I need to go beyond plus ultra. And then they basically are trying to see who will win the clash. Gilgamesh wins, and before Naruto can do anything, he says, that's enough, Naruto. We have a guest who's, or should I say, intruder who's watching us. And she says, but Sakura's just seeing this all. Our third Hokage comes in and said she asked where Naruto lived, and I said, with me, so I came here and brought her over. In which Naruto goes, oh, alright. Gilgamesh does walk away, though. He just tells him, training will start tomorrow. With a little easier time, alright? He goes, alright. So basically, Naruto just asked her, I did forget, this is his real personality. So he was like, so what's wrong, Sakura? She just says she wants to talk. And Naruto gets a little bit serious, and he was like, Sasuke? And she nods. Kurama does come out and hears it, and she asks what's wrong. And Naruto just says Sasuke, so she understands. So basically, they talk about how she feels and how he treats her. Naruto just tells her to forget about him and just move on. In which she says, after all these years of loving him, she doesn't know if she can. And Naruto just says, with time you will. So do not worry. So, well, after that, they have this little friendship, going on now. All three of them are friends, and we're doing a time skip to when they're 12. So, alright. So basically, Sakura has become less and less of a fangirl for Sasuke. She's been focusing on herself. Naruto has been training her, and well, it's been like that. At the age of basically 13, she completely did not care about Sasuke no more. So she's been focusing on herself. She finds out she has a very good affinity with water and wind. Also, she basically is very good at healing jutsus. So yeah. Alright. So what happens is Naruto. Well, it's like the exam, and Naruto just passes it easily. And he gets the Shadow Clone easily. So yeah. Oh, sorry, but so basically everyone gets their headbands. Mitsuki is forced to try to get the scroll himself, fails misery. Everyone's happy that, well, they all pass. Sasuke's been pissed at Naruto. So yeah. Anyways. So they get the exact same team like in canon. And well, Team Kakashi. So I know this is kind of like short, but there's a lot I missed. It was like somewhere near the end. I was just getting tired, so rushing this a little. But yeah, so anyways, I need to go sleep so I can go to school tomorrow. So bye everyone. Wait, not tomorrow, tonight. Wait, whatever. You know what I mean. So bye everyone. Hope you guys have a nice day, night, wherever you are. And I'll work on this better next time, but knowing Naruto now can make swords anywhere he wants. Yep. It's all about chakra too. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep going. So basically, while they're waiting for, well, for Kakashi, Sakura and Naruto are talking. Kurama is a part of the team too. And, well, all three of them are talking. Sasuke's wondering, he just started to realize the fangirls he had were kind of, well, screwing up Naruto's name. And Sakura's not talking to him no more. So after talking for a couple of hours, Kakashi says, he doesn't like any one of them, so, body flickers. Sasuke, Kurama, and Naruto body flicker. Not Sasuke, Sakura. They body flicker over to Kakashi. They wait for Sasuke, and everyone goes through somewhat similar. Not really. Naruto's dream is to bring world peace. That's it. And to be with a certain someone. So, they basically, Kurama tells about herself a little bit, and then she says just want to be with a certain someone, so yeah. Anyways, he tells them not to eat at all, or you'll puke. Naruto says just eat, and be 3 hours or late. They just leave. Sakura understands. Sasuke doesn't, but he'll do it anyways. So after they both listen to Naruto, this is when Kakashi appears. He's like, "Alright, everyone, time for the belt test." And well, this is where I'm leaving it off now because I want to do the belt test separate. So, sorry everyone. It's just just wanted to make this, put it out. Hope you guys like it. Yeah, bye everyone. Have a nice day, night, wherever you are, and bye.